Here I am yet again with a full length practice mock session for all of you. So by the end of this session, you will be able to solve good questions. You will be able to understand new pattern based questions of the logical reasoning section in good detail, right? And we'll go through these questions. We can include a timer, but I don't think that's the good idea here because that's only going to slow us down for the moment. So what we'll do is to focus on covering the questions in this session. What we can also do is, if you are practicing at your end, just put a pause, hit a pause button as soon as the question is over, then try to solve it and then hit the play button to understand the solution. Okay, so we'll start. You might have come across some of these questions somewhere or the other, but majorly it's a mix. Okay, so I've picked up those questions and I'll keep bringing mixes like these from here and there to make up a good final base for you. Towards the end of this session, you will find very interesting questions based on puzzles and setting arrangement. So stay tuned and input output. Okay, so this is the very first question right in front of you. You can just hit the pause button here and then start solving. Right now, this question appears to be a very simple question, not a problem at all. It's a simple coding decoding based question, Chinese coding based question, but they have asked you the code for two words here, hill and sea. Okay, the codes for hill and sea is required, and there are four distinct options, but everywhere two codes are being used. So what will you do? First step, you will still do the same. If there is nowhere where there is hill and sea, you will delete them, but hill is here, okay, sea is here and sea is here. So this is no, but we have sea is here also. So we can't delete anything. We don't know anything. So what we'll do is, let's find the code for sea. Sea, sand, valley, peak, sea, tour. I think here we'll be able to find the code for sea. So we'll just look at these two and we'll get that TR is the code for sea. That's the only common thing here. So C is coded as TR. That means wherever TR is not there will not be a code for hill, sea. Now look at hill, tour, hill, peak, valley. Hill is only there, nowhere else. In this you have to observe from the options, we have JB also and we have CD also. So what do you think? Now you will see that which of these are in any other options, any other places. So you will see this is KL here also, whereas there is no hill here, but there is tour here and tour here. So don't look for individual word, look for this. Now KL from the options is here, so that means KL, okay, KL was not there only, sorry. We are looking for JB and CD, okay, so JB is here, sorry, okay. Now here there is no word named as hill. So what is exactly happening? Valley. Valley is the word which is being carried forward as JB. So JB will get deleted and we'll have option A, CD, TR as the correct answer. So you can still work it out with that, but the options will the approach will slightly change. A lot of people, to find the code for hill, they'll find the code for tour, they'll find the code for valley and peak and then delete. That's going to be very time consuming. So pick up one of them, delete the other options, and from the remaining options, pick up from the balance. Next. Read this carefully. Screenshot, read, or pause and read. As a director of the State Council of Education Research and Training, SCRT, you are responsible for overseeing the development and implementation of educational policies and programs across the state. You have a team of dedicated educators and researchers and a budget to allocate for various initiatives. The state government has allocated additional funding to SCERT for the upcoming academic year, specifically for improving science education. Now after the word specifically, this is a keyword actually. The most important point comes up. So improving science education in primary school. This is the main agenda of this SCERT budget allocation. Okay. However, there are several competing proposals for how to utilize these funds, each with its strength and weakness. Given the available options and the state's goal of improving primary science education, what is the most effective and efficient way to utilize the additional funding allocated to SCERT? Now, you have to focus on the primary agenda here. The primary agenda is you have to improve science education in the primary schools. That's the main agenda, okay, from the allocated funds. What will you do which will help that the most from the options? So, develop and distribute new science textbooks and laboratory equipment. As soon as I look at laboratory equipment, I should start thinking, for primary students, laboratory equipments are useless, okay. So, this is not going to help or aid in establishing primary education. Train primary school teachers in innovative science teaching methods, okay. Launch a community-based science outreach program. Again, this is for senior students, not for primary students. and give students a stipend amount. Awarding stipend amount to little students is not going to help in gaining their interest probably. So this is the most appropriate answer, where if you put amount, the students are developing not only at the primary stage but are also actually developing in the future coming stage, right? So option B is the most appropriate answer, where you should use your funds by training primary school teachers to be innovative in science teaching methods. Next. So 9 plus 10, 19 minus 9, again plus 10, so go alternate, that's always better. So 9, 10, 11, 12, but we don't need that, we need this one, 19, 20, 21. So we'll start with the U, this is gone, 15, 11 minus 4, 11 minus 4 is 7, so this is G. So G, UG, option A is the right answer. It's not difficult, but just thought provoking. Next, this is an interesting question actually. If ADVS is coded as Z5E41 and FTRL is coded as U26I30, which of the following will be the same code? Okay. Now, first of all, the way of asking has changed slightly. They are not asking you what is the code for this and giving you 4 options. They are giving you each set where you have to check. Okay. They can make it a level more difficult by giving you these 4 sentences and then saying only 1 and 2 is correct, only 2 and 3 is correct, only 1, 3 and 4 is correct. Then you'll have to check everything. Okay. Now ADVS and Z5E41. So ADVS, definitely one extra we can see, Z5E41, and FTRL is U26I30. So there are 4, there are 6 here, and there are 4, there are 5 there. There is no direct relation here. Okay, but one thing we can surely see is this is the reverse coding, this is the reverse coding. Okay, and this is D5 plus 1, this is T26. Okay, so I am adding 20, this is D plus 1, this is 4 plus 1, and this is 20 plus 6. Now you look at the left hand side, you will see this is 6. We are adding it here. This is 1. So we are adding it here. So the next letter is the sum of first 2 letters. Again, the next one is opposite, RI. And the last one, S is 41. Again, just check this one, the previous method which you saw. Just subtract 19 from 41, you get 22. So again, the previous 2 numbers are added to get 41. That's it. So L is 12. You're just adding 18 to it to get 30. Okay, so now you need to check which of the following is following the same code. So first letter is the reverse. Okay, everywhere it's valid. The next one is the code for first 2. 4 plus 5 is 9. 22 plus 2 is 24. 16 plus 12 is 30. Is it? No, it's not. So this is incorrect. And 23 plus 2 is 25. Okay. So 3 options we have now. The next is T, G, G, T, Q, O. Q, O is, this is already gone, sorry. X and C, okay. And the last one is T plus U. 20 plus 21 is 41, this is 45, this is gone. 7 plus 1 is 8, this is 10, this is gone. 7 plus 17 is 24, this is only 7, gone. Okay, this is already gone. Why am I checking it again and again? And 13 plus 24. 24 plus 13 is 37. So option B is the right answer. Okay. Next. Now in these questions, a lot of time you will not be able to find a logical sequence. You know, there is no repeat pattern whatsoever. No defined repeat pattern. There is some sort of a pattern, but then there are changes in that pattern also. It's a partial repeat pattern. So how do you identify these questions in that case? They will help you out with vertical options always in that case. Okay. See, first letter is Q only. So put Q. Third letter is Q again, so put Q. Fifth letter is Y, put Y. Sixth is P, seventh is M. We can see that only, no? So only two blanks is what is going to decide everything now. This much is same. So you know that triple Q PM Y double Q double P, wait, always also check the number of letters. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Now 21 will be represented as 3 into 7 or 7 into 3. That's the best repeat pattern it can get, nothing else. Okay, either it can be 3 into 7. So we can have pattern or sets of 3 repeating 7 times, but that makes less sense. QQQ, PM something, YQQ, PP something, MYQ, PPP, MMY, not making sense. So what seems to be true is 7 into 3. That means 7 sets of letters are repeated 3 times. Okay, so check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, makes sense. And now we can see that triple Q P M dash Y, double Q double P dash M Y, single Q triple P M M Y. So I think what is changing is only the number of P and Q. This is MMY, MMY, MMY. So we have triple Q single P, then we have double Q double P, and then we have single Q triple P. So what is my answer? QM QM YPM. QM QM YPM. Option D is the correct answer. Interesting. Next. So each of the letters in the word peculiar is arranged in reverse alphabetical order from left to right hand. From left to right hand, reverse alphabetical order means decreasing order. Okay. So we will have starting from 21, 18. Okay, wait, don't do this whole thing. Okay, reverse alphabetical, that means decreasing, descending order from the right hand. From left to right hand. How many letters are there in the English alphabetical series between the letter which is third from the left and fifth from the right? Okay, third from the left and 3 to 5th from the right. This is what they're asking. So basically they need the first 4 letters arranged in the descending order, right? So write the first 4 descending letter orders, letters. So U, R, P, L. Okay, they need to find how many letters in the English alphabet between 16 and 12. So 16 minus 12 minus 1, the answer is 3. The answer is 3. Find the missing term, just take the differences because there does not seem to be a big difference or a big change here. Okay, so this is 6, 2, right? This is okay, is that right? What is the double difference? Double difference is 9 and we have 11 here. Now after 9 and 11, what can be the probable answer? This is an odd number. So 9, 11, the next one we'll have is 13 probably. Now 46 plus 13 is 69. So we'll add a 69 here to get our answer. 193 plus 69. So put this one here. 192 plus 70. 192 plus 70 is 260, 252. No, sorry, it's not 69, it's 59. So it's 252, option C is the right answer. Again 9, 11, 13, 15. If we add 15 more to this, what will we get? We'll get 74, and 252 plus 74 is 326. So it is fitting the bill. So this is my answer. Okay. Correct, Abhijit, very good. Next. This one is interesting actually. Now 25 is related to 41, okay. 25 is related to 41. And 64 is related to 89. So 100 is related to what? Now a lot of you will suspect, but if you observe carefully, you will see that the first number is a perfect square. Perfect square, perfect square, perfect square. So what exactly is happening? Is there anything else happening? Into 2 minus 9, but into 2 is not settling here, not here. Okay, what else can be done? Let's take the roots. So we have 5, we have 8, and we have 10. Anything else now we are doing? So this is 8 into 11 plus 1. This is 5 into 11, no. 5 into 10, no. 5 into 9 minus 4, that's not making sense. 5 into 8 plus 1. 8 into, okay, wait. So can we say 5 into 8 plus 1, 8 into 11 plus 1. So we'll have 10 into 13 plus 1. So 131, correct? Cool. Now this can have multiple methods actually. There is another method behind this, which is the primary method. What does that say? That says that 5 now, that root which you have gotten, root 25, is increased by 1. Then it is squared. So you basically get 6. 6 square is 36. And then you add this same root which you had found out in before, so you will get 41. This also follows the logic. But this is slightly complicated. And in the examination, you hitting this sense is more probable. Okay? Good. Next. This one is easy, I think. This one should not be a problem. So you will feel that, okay, 18 and 317. I know 18 square is 324. So this is the difference is 18 square minus 7. Okay. 14 and 189. Again, 14 square is 196 minus 7. That's what they are doing. Okay. So what square minus 7? So 600, say 18 plus 7 is 625. So what is 625 a square of? 25. So option B is the right answer. Easy. Next. Correct. Very good. Now majority of you are going to fit for the first case only here, that is double difference. Okay. 4, 11, 30, 67, 128, 219, 346. And you will feel that, okay, this is plus 7, plus 19, this is plus 37, this is plus 61. So till now you can see they are all prime numbers mostly, right? Plus 91. But the moment you come here, you will feel that this is not prime number, something else. Okay, and plus okay. Now this is what is happening. We don't understand anything, so we can find the double difference. So this is plus 12, this is plus 6, 16, this is, oh sorry, plus 18, this is plus 24, this is plus 30, and this is plus 36. So we will get it clear that the difference is 6. So the next one will be plus 40. The next one will be 167. and if I add 167 to 346, unit digit will be, wait, have I committed some error again? Oh my god, why do I do this to myself? 36 plus 6 is 42, no? 42 and 127, 169. 169 to 346 is something which ends in 5, 515. So that will be my correct answer. Option B is the right answer. Okay. And majority of you will fall into this trap and will actually do this and will get your answers. But is there something else? Yes, there is something else. What is that something else? So if I see, this is 1 cube plus 3 is 4, 2 cube plus 3 is 11, 3 cube plus 3 is 27, 4 cube plus 3 is 67, and so on and so forth. It's going to go on. And you need what term? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, 8. 8 cube plus 3. 8 cube plus 3 is 512 plus 3, which is 515. This would have been slightly faster, provided you would have gotten it. If you don't get it, then it's useless. Next. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Good job, guys. So, which equations will be correct after interchanging the two numbers, 9 and 14? So, put 9 here, put 14 here, put 9 here and 14 here. Okay. So, minus 9 plus 12 into 8. No division? Yes, there is a division here. So, 23. No, 5 is not the case. 4, 92, no, 3, 69, 16, 161, 7. Okay. So, minus 37 plus 14, 12 into 8 is 96, minus 9. So, plus 96 plus 14, 110. 110 minus 37 minus 9, 46. Is it 64? Yes, it is. So, 1 is correct. Okay. And 22 divided by 2 is 11. 11 plus 8 plus 2 into 14 is 28. Okay. So, 28 plus 11 is 39. 39 plus 8 is 47. And 56 minus 9 is also 47. So, 2 is also right. So, both 1 and 2 are correct. The idea is just be slightly quick at calculation. That's it. Next. Now, this is a different variation of asking the question altogether. They have changed. This time they have not put the numbers. They have put the signs in front of you. So, you will have to go through the numbers completely. Put the numbers yourself. So, what exactly is happening here? Hit the division always. So, number 3 and number 4. So, number 3 and number 4. And there is a multiplication also here. So, check number 2 also. Now, 3 divided by 5 into 189. Is it making sense? Will 5 cancel 189? No. So, this is gone. 2 divided by 18 and 234 is making sense. So, keep it right now. 7 divided by 20 and 632. Still not making sense. So, cancel out. 4 divided by 11 and 221. This is not divisible by 11 also. Gone. So, right away you can select option B as the correct answer. Done and dusted. Don't bother. But for the sake of it, if I say this is 21. 21 minus 234 into 2 divided by 18 plus 5, right? This should be 0. So, 2 divided by 18 is 1 by 9 and 9 cancel with 234. 21 plus 5 is 26 minus 26 is 0. Correct? Next. Now, HR policies represent and assign employee classifications such as exempt or non-exempt, temporary, seasonal or independent contractor. Many times new laws and regulations are added. Read the keywords. Many times, so HR policies represent and assign employee classifications. What are the classifications? They are exempt or non-exempt, temporary, seasonal, independent contractor. Many times new laws and regulations are added to ensure that they are consistent with the law, reflect the company's current practices and promote a positive work environment. Focus on the keywords. What are the keywords trying to hint at? Now read the conclusions. HR policy should be updated with evolving legal requirements. I think, can we derive this as a conclusion from the statement? Yes, we can, because that is what they are doing. What they are doing is, they are consistent with the law. To keep them consistent with the law, new laws and regulations are added. So HR policy should be updated by adding new laws and regulations with evolving legal requirements. This is true. Conclusion 1 follows. Conclusion 2 says HR policies protect employee and owner rights. Do they? Now here it is this one. If you observe carefully, the first one is actually explicit. Explicit means it is clearly mentioned. Direct. It is clearly mentioned in the passage. But the second one is implicit. Implicit means it is indirect. Very rarely will you get an implicit conclusion. So it is indirect. Indirect means it is implied, it is hidden, it is not directly mentioned anywhere. What is it saying though? HR policies protect employee and owner rights. Yes, they do, because these are companies' current practices and they promote a positive work environment. What is a positive work environment? How do you define it? Where the rights of the employee and the employer are both taken care of, right? Everything is kept transparent. So 2 is also following. So here technically both 1 and 2 can be concluded. Option A should be the right answer. Next. Triple blood relation. Triple blood relation. Nothing new, okay? Just the way of asking is changing. So let's solve this. L at the rate M infinity O at the rate infinity. So L is the father of M. Who? So who is B? Basically, so who is M here? So M is the wife of O. Now O into R exclamation T. So O into R exclamation T. O is the son of R. O is the son of R. Be careful. And R exclamation T means R is the mother of T. And T plus K ampersand Y. So T plus K. T is the daughter of K. And K ampersand Y. K is the brother of Y. This is how the tree looks like. Okay. The question is, how is L related to Y? How is L related to Y? So technically in English there is no relation existing here. There is no single name for the relationship, but you can have an indirect relationship, and that's what the options tell you. Mothers. So L is Y's mothers. No, not in the same line. Sisters. Y's sisters, husbands. No. Y's brothers. Sons. Wives. Father. So option C is the right answer. Option C is the right answer. Okay. This is going to take time because this is new. That's the only reason. Otherwise, there is nothing in this question. The question is actually easy. Next. Two orientations of the same cube are shown. How will this cube look like when unfolded? Don't get confused unnecessarily with Roman numerals. This question is very easy actually. What you can see is, you can see that what is common here. So 12 is common here, right? So 12 is common. Go clockwise from 12. So we have, after 12 we have 11, and here after 12 we have 14. So 11 and 14 are opposite to each other, and after 11 we have 13 here, and after 13 we have 16 here. So they are opposite to each other. Now who is left? 12 himself is left, and who is left? From the options, if you see, you will find out 15 here. So 15 is left. So these three are opposite pairs. This is how you can set up, or you can look at individual options also. Okay. Now they are asking you how will the cube look like when it is unfolded? You will have only one option. Okay, one correct answer. So look at the first one. 12 is opposite 15. 11 is opposite 14. 13 is opposite 16. That's it. That's your correct answer. Don't go looking for other options. But the problem is, you will not be satisfied. You will have to confirm. So you will go sit in the examination and you will check this. Okay, check it. 15 and 14, is it opposite to each other? No, this is gone right away. 13 and 16, is it opposite each other? Yes. Okay, next one. 12 and 11, is it opposite each other? No. So this is also gone. 12 and 14, is it opposite each other? No, 12 and 15 are opposite. So this is also gone. Done. Option A is the right answer. Okay, next. Okay, now sometimes I've told you, you will not be able to figure out anything perfectly. Okay, adding, subtracting, multiplying is not making sense anyhow. So always reduce it by factors. See, what is a common factor here? Can you see? So 5, 6, 7, 8. It's surely not 3, but it's 2. Definitely 2. So divide this by 2. But this is not there, so don't divide this then. Divide whatever is being divided by 2. So divide this by 2. What will you get? So you will get 76, 96, 116, right? And here you will get 99. Yeah, of course. 85 and 71. Now, see, is it making sense? Now, if you see, if you divide them, add them. So 99 plus 71 is 170, and 170 divided by 2 is 185. Add this 116 plus 76 is 182. 182 divided by 2 is how much? It's 96. Isn't it? 192, sorry. Okay. So now what is happening? What does this show? This shows that the sum of the last two digits after dividing by 2 and divided by 2 gives me the center number. But this is not what is happening here. What is happening here then? If I have divided this by 2 and 2, that means I had for dividing this by 4 actually. So I am just taking their sum and dividing by 4. Now you see, check by unit digit. So 0 plus 6. So a number ending in 6 is divided by 4. What would you get in the unit digit? What would you get in the unit digit? Surely not 6, right? Because 6 into 4 is 24. Unit digit should have been 4. So this is gone. 2 into 4 is 8. Unit digit should have been 8. Okay, this makes sense. This is not 2 into 9 is 18. 8, 9, 10, 11. No. And 2 into 7 is 14, 7, 5, 12. No. So option B should be the correct answer. Just check it quickly. 156 and 132. So this is 288. Divided by 4 is 72. Perfect. We have got our answer. So option B is the correct answer. So sometimes you might get stuck somewhere. So you can simply, what you can do is start breaking them down into factors. That is how it will help you to achieve it faster. Okay. Very good. Excellent, bacha. Good job. Next. This is the last question which you might have seen somewhere. Now after this you will see all new questions. See, if you can't figure it out, you will firstly what you will do is, this is 2, this is 1, so minus 1, or this is same, okay. Then this is 8 and this is 6 plus 2. This is plus 1. This is Li plus 3. This is not making sense. Okay. So something is off. So you'll go at the back. At the back also it's not making sense. Then you'll go crisscross. Crisscross, you'll see that B is B here, E is plus 1 F here, H is minus 3 and A is A here. Then you'll feel a sigh of relief. But you will be able to see that it's not being repeated there. So if nothing is working out, what else will you do? No vowel, consonant, nothing. So then you will see that you will write them down below each other. We have A, E, F, B, I, R, and just write their place value. It often helps. If you have that luxury of time, you can try this out. You will still be able to figure something out. Sometimes it happens. It helps. So you can see one thing is for sure, this is minus 1, this is minus 2, this is minus 3. And what about the rest of them? This is 5 and 5, this is 1 and 2, and this is 6 and 18. So this is actually into 1, this is into 2, and this is into 3. So what is the code for Mickle? What is the code for Mickle? M-I-C-K-L-E. So 12, that is L, then I, then C minus 2 is A, L-I-A, only one option, so option A is the right answer. That's it. Next. Interesting question this is. If 1 is subtracted from the digits which are multiples of 2 and 2 is subtracted from the odd digits in the number this, that means multiple of 2 means even. So for even numbers you're subtracting by 1 and odd numbers you're subtracting by 2. First thing you're doing this. And then the digits are arranged in the ascending order. Okay, after that you're arranging in the ascending order. Then what is the sum of the first 2 and last 2 digits of the number so far? So it's easy, but you'll have to work it out. Okay, so quickly write even minus 1. So what you do is 4, 7, 6, 3, 8, 5, 9, 2. Now even one's minus 1, so minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. Write it down, that will always be better. Minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. You can get quick about this. So obviously you don't have to draw the line. So this is 3, 5, 5, 1, 7, 3, 7, 1. Now arrange in ascending order. So 1, 1, 3, 3, 5, 5, 7, 7. Sum of first 2 and last 2. 1 plus 1, 2, 7 plus 7, 14, plus 2, 16. Option C is the right answer. Easy question but time consuming. You will end up consuming a lot of time here. Next. Now the moment, why did I announce beforehand that they are new questions? Because you may not have come across these questions anywhere. Now if you have not come across these questions, then what will you feel is you will start feeling nervous about it already, and even if you are not going to make a mistake, you will start committing mistakes. Your brain will stop working. That is the power of your brain. Just try to be friends with your brain and just then see where it is going to take you. This is a very easy question actually. There are 7 members of a 3-generation family. C is the daughter of A. A is the brother of F. G is the son of D. Let's not connect it now. C is married to B. D is the sister of C. And G is the son of D. E is the mother of B. F is a female member. How is C related to E? So what is she? Daughter? Easy question. Just that slightly they'll try to confuse you. That's it. Wait. Now even I have committed this mistake. Again, sorry. So there are members of 3-generation family. C is the daughter of A. A is the brother of F. G is the son of D. C is married to B. D is the sister of C. And G is the son of D. C is married to B. Okay, already written. E is the mother of B. Okay, E is her mother. And B is a female member. F is a female member. Now, how is C related to E? C is the daughter-in-law, not daughter. This question is incorrect. So, she is the daughter-in-law. Okay, daughter-in-law. See, haste makes waste. That's the power of these questions. Just a little off balance and it's gone. Simple inequalities based question. A lot of you have almost stopped practicing. You have stopped practicing inequalities altogether. Don't do that. You might get a question from inequalities as well. Yeah, exactly. Right. Maybe one question you might get from inequalities as well. And this one is very easy actually. Right. So from these statements, you need to find the conclusions. Remember, they are not connected statements. Now, M is greater than H. You can find it from here only. M is greater than equal to H, not greater than H. This is not following. B is less than C. I can't see that anywhere, but I can see C and H and B related here. So I can just say C is greater than H and H is greater than B. So B is less than C is absolutely right. So only conclusion 2 follows. Easy. Option B is the correct answer. Next. This is actually a very good question. Just observe this carefully. Now, see, I'll tell you why this is very interesting. How does reading beforehand help you? Okay. So we have 3, 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 people have different weights when compared with each other. Okay. Only 2 people have less weight than R. So we have 8 people here. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 2 people have less weight than R. So R is definitely here. Okay. 3 people have more weight than S. So S is definitely here. N has more weight than R but less than S. So we definitely know N is here. Now, if you would have read the question, what can be the weight of N, and the line previous to it, S and R have 64 and 51 kg. Okay, the options are wrong here also. Okay. So if you would have read the option, the line here only, that S and R have 64 and 51 kg. So S has 64 and R has 51. The question is asking you what can be the weight of N. So the weight of N has to be between 51 and 64. So you will see after greater than 51 and less than 64. So you will see only one option, which is option A, 56 kg. Technically this was supposed to be my answer, right? 65 is greater than 64, 50 is less than 51, 40 is less than 51. That's all I had to do. But still, a lot of us will complete the complete setup. Even I did for the first time. When I saw this question for the first time, I completed the setup first. So let's do that. That is also an interesting story altogether. But still, always make it a habit when you have a very long question. Often it's a very short process. So just go through the main question, what it is actually trying to ask you first. Okay. So much we have established. After that, let's put it in blue ink now. Now T has more weight than M and N. So okay, T has more weight than M and N. M has more weight than O and Q. So M has more weight than O and Q. P has more weight than Q and T. So P is here on the top. Okay. Now see, this is PT. PT. That's how this is going to be. There's no other option. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't have, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people are there. So definitely P and T are on the top. This is for sure. Now you have to decide who between M and N and O and Q who are here and here. So N is already here. That ship has sailed. So M is definitely here. Now between O and Q, they are telling you that O does not have the highest and the lowest weight. So O is here and Q is here. And thus your arrangement is done. Now if the question would have been who among them weighs the lowest, who among them weighs the highest, then also you could have found out if you set up the arrangement. But the arrangement is slightly interesting and different. It's not difficult, guys. Okay, don't compare this to a banking question. It's actually easy. Next. Very good, excellent. We're lagging behind, guys, come on. In a row of 25 persons, Ravi was 12th from the front and Rajat was 19th from the end of the row. Okay. This is a very simple question, just one extra step. Okay. So there are 25 persons in a row. Ravi is 12th from the front and Rajat is 19th from the back. Now if you observe this, 19 plus 12 is how much? It's 31. So it's more than 25. Okay. So Rajat is here. This is 19, this is Rajat. They are telling us there are as many persons standing ahead of Rashmi as there are people between Ravi and Rajat. How many are there between them? So it is 19 plus 12 minus 25 minus 2. We all know this. So the answer is 31 minus 27, which is 4. So there are 4 people here between them, and 4 people are standing ahead of Rashmi. That means there are 4 people standing ahead of Rashmi. What is Rashmi's rank? From the front, 5th. That's it. The question would have been very interesting if they would have now asked you what is Rashmi's rank from the back. So then after finding 5, you would have subtracted it from 26 and gotten your answer. Okay. Next. Wait. Yeah, so what we'll do is, let's keep this as the, okay, let's keep the other one only. Yeah, fine, not a problem. So Disha is facing in the south direction, okay. She walks to her left, fine. Then turns to her right and walks further. She then takes an east turn and walks 12 meters and stop at the coffee shop. This is the coffee shop. The library is 15 meters to the south of the coffee shop and 8 meters west of the school. If the school is 20 meters east of her house, so 8 meters, 12 meters, 20 meters east of her house, what is the direction of the coffee shop with respect to her house? Direction of the coffee shop is northeast. Simple. Okay. Now syllogism, we are expecting good variations there. So just practice your rules of only and only a few, can, never, etc. Because what if? Right? So we'll keep this as the last question. I have one more bonus question for you. I wanted to discuss that first, but the order is forcing me to give that as a homework now. So no onions are potatoes. Only a few onions are tomatoes. Okay, this is interesting. Only a few onions are tomatoes. That means some onions are tomatoes, some onions are not tomatoes. And no onions are potatoes. So onions and potatoes are also restricted. And some tomatoes are potatoes. Okay. Cool. Some potatoes are onions. Can I say some potatoes are onions? Not at all. If I am saying no onions are potatoes, can some potatoes be onions? Not at all. Not even in possibility. All tomatoes can never be potatoes. All tomatoes can never be potatoes. A lot of people will feel that no, this is not right. A lot of people, when they approach with can never, they convert this into no. They feel that no tomatoes can be potatoes and then they reject it. They say no, this is not right. Always remember, can never is like a caution. This is trying to warn you that all tomatoes, even if they want to, cannot be a part of potatoes. Is that true? Yes. Because tomatoes has a part which is common with onion. And onion is restricted in potato. So whole tomato will never be a part of potato even if it wants to. And this is right. So only option 2, only conclusion 2 follows. Option B is the correct answer, right? So that's the final question for today, the input output question. You can take a screenshot and then answer, give me the correct answers in the chat box. Okay, this is a bonus homework question for all of you. Take a screenshot and correct answers in the chat box. Cool. So with that, the main purpose of our session has been completed. It was different from yesterday. I told you that I will raise the bar a bit. Now tomorrow again we'll have some mixed approach, some easy questions, some difficult questions. Then day after again we'll raise the bar a bit. So we'll keep mixing our levels like this so that we get to practice a lot of variation. Okay, that's the idea. Alright, thank you so much for joining live, guys. I'll see you around in the next session. Till then, bye bye, namaskar, Jai Hind.